Hi everyone, I'm Judy Smith and I have another great book for you today. And this time we're doing a Christmas story. And it is actually my favorite Christmas story of all time. It is called Peef the Christmas Bear. It's by John Haig. And I love this book. And I always say this book is meant for first grade through adults because the story in here is so powerful. So please put this on your list. It's the story of how Santa called all of his elves to bring a piece of cloth, and Santa created Peef the Christmas Bear. And he's called Peef because he put a little button in his tummy, and here's what happens. He actually goes Peef. It is a beautiful story, so please put it on your Christmas list. This is a story about giving. So we wanted to do a recipe that you can actually give away and that children can help you do. So they're part of that process of giving to other people. And this is called Crock Pot Candy. We call it Amy's Crock Pot Candy because our best friend Amy gave us the recipe. And it makes a lot. And children can help you do virtually everything to make this recipe. We start off with a crock pot, of course. Here we go. Now, it makes a lot, so you have to have a pretty good sized crock pot. The first ingredient is almond bark. And we have 24 ounces. And as you can see, I've kind of chunked it up. It's still pretty big chunks because the crock pot's going to do all the work. So that goes in first. All right. Next comes German chocolate. This is 4 ounces of German chocolate, and it comes in a container that looks like this. I did chop it up a little bit, but you really don't have to chop it up much because the crock pot will take care of it. Next, we're going to add a bag of semi-sweet chocolate chips. Now you can see children can do all of this. They can put all the ingredients in. Next, a bag of peanut butter chips, your favorite kind. They can pour those right in. This is one of the easiest things you'll ever make, by the way. Now come the peanuts, because these are like peanut clusters. It takes 2 16-ounce jars of dry roasted nuts. And I know you can't believe it. These go right in on top. And there's the first one. And here's the second one. Now, children can help you pour it in. Now you can see this crock pot is full. Now you put the crock pot on low, put the lid on, put it on low, and you heat it. It begins to melt all the chocolate and put all those nuts together. It takes about 1.5 hours to 2 hours to completely melt and mix everything. Be sure to stir it every 30 minutes. I just set my timer and then do a stir. Now, once that's all mixed up, I have a pot right here all done. And it is absolutely delicious. Now you just take I use a baking sheet, and this is a large one, and I just cover it with parchment paper. Now you can use a scoop or you can use just a spoon. And it's very simple. I'm going to use the scoop. You just get in there, take a scoop and drop it on your sheet. Now you can decide how big you want them to be, okay? If you want to give a lot away, you may want to make them smaller. And if you just need just a few, you could make them a little bit larger. They're good either way. Now you can also, to make them more festive, get some Christmas sprinkles and do some sprinkling. And then that makes them really good for a Christmas giveaway. All right, now the next step is so simple. You simply put them in the refrigerator for like 10 minutes and they get hard. Let me show you. Here we go. Here's a tray I did earlier, and there they are. All hardened, and they're absolutely the best chocolate you will ever have. That mixture is perfect. Now, here's what they look like when they're all done. I have a tray of them here. I also put some in these little cups, so if you want to serve them, you can do it that way too and put them in a box. I have some with sprinkles and some without. And some packed away and ready to give away. How much fun would it be for children to help you pack these up, tie on a bow, and then deliver them to friends and family? So please, please, please put Peef on your list, reading list for Christmas. Great book. If you can find a Peef, that would be a good thing too as a gift to give. And be sure to make Amy's Crock Pot Candy and give it to your family and friends. Now, to find the information on the book and about the recipe, go to our blog page, ateacherandanoven.com. Also available there is our book, and this is would be a good book for young families or people who have young children in their lives. It's called Reading and Cooking with Children. It has lots of recipes and book information. So please remember our motto, read to the children in your life every day. You're giving them a gift that will last a lifetime. Merry Christmas to you, and please stay safe.